Customer service. It's a popular topic, and for a good reason. Most of us can quickly think of the positive and negative customer experiences that we've had, whether at our favorite coffee shop, or with an airline, or just at the neighborhood grocery store. And of course, we've had countless customer service exchanges that we just don't even remember. We just take them for granted. What we do remember are the extremes, the times that were really great and the times that were terrible. Unfortunately, bad customer service incidents stick with us, whether it's a clerk who was rude or a service rep who left you on hold forever. And unfortunately, those bad experiences may stick with us even more prominently than our positive ones. But hopefully you've had positive ones as well. The steward who was particularly helpful on that long flight, or the waitress who was just a ray of sunshine. Good and bad, these are excellent reference points as we get started on this course on customer service essentials. We can learn a lot from the bad experiences we've had ourselves, and we can learn a lot from the great ones. In fact, you can learn a lot from the ones you don't even remember because they just weren't great. They can challenge and inspire us to deliver great customer service ourselves to our customers. So let's pause for a second and just define the term. What do we mean by customer service? In this course, we're looking specifically at the interaction between the provider of a product or service and the recipient of that product or service. But wait, you say, I'm not in customer service. I work behind the scenes, or I'm in the back office, or I'm in tech support. I'm not interacting with customers. Well, I thought you might say that, but guess what? We all have customers, every one of us. Whether they're the more typical external customers, that's the people who come into your business or agency to purchase or use your products or services, or internal customers. That's every one of your colleagues, your supervisors, and even your direct reports. Anyone who receives a product or service from you of any type is in fact your customer. And the exchange between you and your customer, the manner in which you provide your product or service to them, is your customer service. So the reality is we are all in customer service, no matter what our role is. The only difference is the context of the relationship and the nature of the product or service that's being provided. If you're my direct report, then you are my customer. You're the customer of my management skills and my leadership capacity. Am I delivering a great product with great customer service to my team? And if I'm your supervisor, I'm the customer of your services. Are you delivering a great product with great customer service to your boss? We're constantly exchanging products and services with our colleagues all across the organization and with other offices or divisions within our organization. They are all our customers. The question is, are we giving them a great product with excellent customer service? Now, just to complicate things, these roles can switch in a moment's notice, or can both be happening at the same time, depending on the context of the relationship. And there's a much bigger story surrounding the customer service interaction called the customer experience. That's the full life cycle of the relationship between the provider and the customer, from when the customer first learns about you and your product or service, to the customer interaction, all the way through to how you follow up with them after your transaction. We delve more broadly into the full customer experience in a separate course. In this course, we're going to focus on the exchange between you, the provider, and your customer. So why should you care? Why is it important? Well, maybe I've convinced you that you are in customer service and that you do have customers, but why should you care? Because customer service can make or break your organization's success, and it can make or break your own success. Now, let me emphasize that the foundation for success is having a great product or service to deliver in the first place. If your product is kind of crappy, it doesn't matter how good your customer service is. Your customers won't be happy for long. It's a bad product. So perhaps before we even talk about customer service, let's pause and challenge you to make sure that your product is excellent. Okay, so let's say your product is as good as you can possibly make it. Now comes customer service. If your customer service is bad, how focused do you think your customer will be on your great product? That's right, they'll walk away unhappy and frustrated regardless of what you're providing to them or how great it is, simply because of how you're providing it. And that's what they'll remember. Think back to your own bad customer service experiences. Do you even remember whether the coffee was good or bad? What you remember was how you were treated. And conversely, you do remember that fantastic waitress and that helpful steward on the flight. You might not remember what you had for dinner or where you were going on that plane, but you remember how they made you feel.
On page 3 in the workbook, take a few minutes to think back to your own experiences with both bad customer service as well as great customer service. What can you learn from both types of experiences, and how can you apply these insights to the service that you provide to your customers? And finally, take a few minutes to describe the experience you want your customers to have. What do you want them to be thinking, saying, and feeling after they interact with you?
Let me be really clear. Great customer service isn't just about providing warm fuzzies for your customer. When it comes to customer service, the bottom line is the bottom line. As an organization, customer service can make or break your reputation, your business, and your mission success. Whether you're a private sector company, a government agency, or a nonprofit organization. And perhaps just as importantly, your personal customer service can make or break your career, whether it's your first job or whether you're a senior leader in the organization. Bad customer service will greatly diminish your influence. Neutral customer service may not detract, but it definitely won't add anything. Great customer service will enhance your product and expand your overall capacity.